Electric racing scooters and extreme machines that redefine motion. Green Rock Dawg, a diesel-powered off-road beast. The Green Rock Dawg is not merely an off-road buggy, it is a purpose-built terrain conqueror engineered for environments that defeat conventional vehicles. At its core sits a 1.9-liter turbocharged diesel engine sourced from Volkswagen, selected for its durability, torque-rich delivery, and reliability under heavy loads. Turbo diesel power plants are particularly well suited for off-road use because they produce strong low-end torque critical when climbing steep inclines, crawling over obstacles, or navigating soft terrain such as sand or mud. The drivetrain configuration emphasizes traction and hill climbing ability. Rather than prioritizing top speed, the Green Rock Dawg is optimized for torque multiplication and controlled power distribution. This allows the vehicle to maintain forward momentum even when confronted with sharp elevation changes or unstable surfaces. One of its most technically intriguing features is its adjustable wheelbase. The chassis can extend or contract depending on terrain demands. When tackling steep ascents or descending unstable slopes, a longer wheelbase enhances longitudinal stability by shifting weight distribution more evenly between axles. Conversely, when navigating narrow forest paths or technical rock corridors, the wheelbase can shorten, improving maneuverability and reducing turning radius. Ground clearance is also adjustable. On fast, relatively smooth sections, the vehicle lowers its stance, reducing the center of gravity and improving high-speed stability. When encountering rocks, ruts, or debris, the suspension system lifts the chassis, preventing underbody damage and preserving traction. Four-wheel steering further distinguishes this machine. The rear wheels articulate in coordination with the front wheels, allowing significantly tighter cornering and improved lateral stability at speed. In confined environments, this reduces the turning radius dramatically. In open terrain, rear-wheel steering enhances directional stability during rapid transitions. The Green Rock Dawg thrives in soft sand, jagged rock fields, and slick mud. Its design philosophy centers on traction, articulation, and adaptability. Where standard recreational buggies stall or lose balance, this vehicle remains composed. The driving experience transforms previously intimidating landscapes into navigable challenges. If off-road engineering had an awards ceremony, this machine would be a strong contender across categories. Airbike, personal jet-powered flight. For decades, personal flight has occupied the space between fantasy and engineering ambition. The Airbike brings that ambition into tangible form. Weighing approximately 30 kilograms, this ultralight craft is constructed from carbon fiber composites and 3D printed structural components. The material selection prioritizes strength-to-weight efficiency, a fundamental principle in aerospace design. The propulsion system consists of multiple compact jet turbines. Unlike propeller-based ultralight aircraft, the Airbike eliminates large exposed rotors. This creates a streamlined, compact silhouette reminiscent of science fiction speeder bikes. Redundant turbine configurations enhance safety. If one unit underperforms, others compensate. It supports pilots up to roughly 95 kilograms. Depending on configuration, it can reach speeds near 100 miles per hour. Steering is reportedly achieved through vectored thrust, meaning directional control comes from adjusting the angle and output of the turbines rather than relying on aerodynamic control surfaces. Fuel flexibility is notable. It can operate on diesel, biodiesel, Jet A1, or kerosene. Current prototypes offer around 10 minutes of flight per tank. While limited, liquid fuel enables rapid refueling, often under a minute, minimizing turnaround time. A flight computer stabilizes the craft, managing hover balance and real-time corrections. The cockpit remains open, granting full 360-degree visibility. However, turbine propulsion brings trade-offs: noise, heat, and high fuel consumption. Structural minimalism leaves limited margin for additional reinforcement. Estimated pricing is approximately $120,000, positioning it as a high-end experimental recreational vehicle. GYROMOTION, road and sky integration. The GYROMOTION merges road mobility with gyroplane flight. Developed through collaboration between AGN Systems Limited in the Czech Republic and Auto Gyro, it operates in dual modes. In flight configuration, a rotor system provides lift while a rear-mounted propeller delivers thrust. Powered by VORTEX engines manufactured by VORTEX, the aircraft achieves air speeds around 115 miles per hour while maintaining low speed controllability near 19 miles per hour. On the ground, propulsion shifts to an electric motor enabling speeds up to 37 miles per hour, though many regions cap road speed at approximately 25 miles per hour for such vehicles. The maximum takeoff weight ranges from 1,100 to 1,235 pounds depending on configuration. Transitioning between modes requires mechanical locking systems and pilot-operated controls integrated into the cockpit interface. For road safety, the rotor locks in position when not airborne. Currently approved in the Czech Republic, additional European certifications are in progress. Estimated price, $129,000. OMO X, Intelligent Urban Scooter. The OMO X redefines urban two-wheeled mobility by integrating automotive-grade technologies into scooter form. Its standout feature is automated self-parking. Riders can select a space via touchscreen interface and allow the system to position the scooter autonomously. Sensor arrays enable blind spot detection, forward collision warnings, and automated braking support. A 360-degree camera ring enhances situational awareness. Vehicle-to-vehicle communication capability allows interaction with compatible traffic systems. The modular frame design supports multiple configurations: step-through scooter style, motorcycle posture, or touring variant with added storage. Wireless charging beneath the body allows accessory or smartphone charging during parking. Planned for release between late 2025 and early 2026, primarily in Southeast Asia, the projected price of $3,800 positions it between standard scooters and premium electric motorcycles. Questions remain regarding long-term maintenance and regulatory compliance for advanced features. Pegasus, Electric Hydrofoil Precision. The Pegasus is a 16-foot carbon fiber electric hydrofoil boat blending performance aesthetics with advanced marine engineering. Powered by an 18 kW motor fed by dual 5 kWh Torqeedo batteries, it achieves cruising speeds between 18 and 22 knots, with a top speed near 30 knots. Hydrofoils lift the hull above water at speed, dramatically reducing drag. Draft varies depending on foil position, approximately 1 meter in displacement mode and as little as 0.3 meters while foiling. Charging takes under 2 hours from empty. The inline foil configuration includes a mechanically adjusted front foil with a water contact wand for automatic height control. Steering resembles motorcycle ergonomics. Estimated price, $164,000. PERALTA S, Sculptural Supercar. The PERALTA S is a bespoke supercar created by GFG Style in partnership with Automobili Torino for Mexican collector Carlos Peralta. Built on the Maserati MC20 platform, it retains the MC20's twin-turbo V6 powertrain. Performance approximates 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.9 seconds with a top speed near 202 miles per hour. The exterior features mirror-polished aluminum panels with carbon fiber aerodynamic elements. Instead of conventional doors, a forward tilting canopy provides entry. Interior materials include leather, carbon fiber, and aluminum with reconfigured control placements. INMOTION V12S, high-performance electric unicycle. The INMOTION V12S is a high-powered electric unicycle reaching approximately 43.5 miles per hour with a range of 60 to 75 miles. A 16-inch tubeless tire, 90 mm hydraulic suspension, and torque-rich motor allow climbing slopes up to 35 degrees. Weighing around 77 pounds, it supports riders up to 309 pounds. A 4.3-inch touchscreen provides ride metrics. Integrated lighting, Bluetooth speakers, and app connectivity enhance user experience. Price, roughly $2,400. BMW CE04, Urban Electric Design. The BMW CE04 embodies futuristic minimalism. Its liquid-cooled motor produces up to 42 horsepower peak, delivering 0 to 30 miles per hour acceleration in roughly 2.6 seconds. Top speed is electronically limited to 75 miles per hour. The underfloor battery lowers the center of gravity, improving balance. Range reaches approximately 81 miles under testing conditions. Pricing begins around $16,542. FANTOM 3500, windowless aerodynamic innovation. The FANTOM 3500 private jet eliminates traditional cabin windows to improve aerodynamic efficiency. Developed by Otto Aviation, it draws design heritage from the Celera 500L. Capable of flying up to 51,000 feet with a range near 3,200 nautical miles, it uses high-resolution external cameras to project panoramic outside views onto cabin displays. Estimated entry into service, 2030. Price, approximately $18 million. CityAirbus NextGen, Urban eVTOL. The CityAirbus NextGen, developed by Airbus, represents electric vertical takeoff and landing, eVTOL, urban air mobility. Weighing roughly 4,400 pounds, it carries one pilot and 3 passengers at speeds up to 75 miles per hour with a range of about 50 miles. 8 distributed electric rotors enhance redundancy and safety. Designed to maintain noise levels below 70 dB during landing, it targets city integration. Testing continues in Germany. WEPED Sonic X, extreme electric scooter. The WEPED Sonic X is engineered for high-speed enthusiasts. Dual-hub motors produce a combined 4,000 watts continuous output, powered by an 84V battery using Samsung cells. Top speed approaches 80 miles per hour under optimal conditions. Hydraulic 4-piston brakes and oil suspension enhance control. Weighing around 175 pounds, it emphasizes structural rigidity. Estimated price, $9,900. VORTEX, reusable space plane. VORTEX is a reusable spaceplane concept designed for orbital missions and atmospheric re-entry. Developed by Dawn Aerospace, it aims to integrate launch and landing capability within a single reusable platform. Operating at speeds approaching Mach 25 during re-entry, it requires advanced thermal protection systems. Future variants include cargo and crew configurations. First suborbital flights are anticipated in 2028. A new era of personal and performance mobility. From diesel-powered adaptive off-roaders to jet-assisted flight platforms, from hydrofoil boats to electric urban aircraft, these machines demonstrate how mobility engineering is fragmenting into specialized niches. Designers are no longer confined to incremental upgrades. Instead, they are rethinking vehicle architecture, propulsion, materials science, and user interaction. The common thread across these innovations is adaptability: vehicles that shift modes, alter geometry, or integrate intelligent systems to match changing environments. Whether carving through sand dunes, lifting above city congestion, or skimming silently across water, each machine pushes boundaries in its own domain. The question is no longer whether such vehicles are possible. It is how soon they will become commonplace and which of them will define the next era of transportation. Continue and complete the remaining sections in the same depth. HOMIAK, Compact Tracked Mobility for Extreme Terrain. The HOMIAK is a lightweight tracked vehicle engineered for terrain where wheels struggle to maintain traction. Weighing approximately 187 pounds, it replaces the traditional four-wheel layout with a single continuous rubber track, similar in principle to a snowmobile or compact utility crawler. This track-based architecture distributes weight more evenly across the ground surface, reducing ground pressure and preventing the vehicle from sinking into soft substrates such as sand, mud, or snow. A low center of gravity is fundamental to its stability. By keeping the engine and structural mass close to the ground plane, the HOMIAK resists tipping even when climbing uneven slopes or traversing off-camber surfaces. With a top speed of around 27 miles per hour, it strikes a balance between trail-capable agility and controllability. Fuel efficiency is another defining characteristic. Consumption averages approximately 1 quart per hour, allowing up to 10 hours of continuous operation on the primary fuel tank. An auxiliary 1.3-gallon reserve can extend runtime by another 5 hours, making it suitable for long-duration field tasks such as surveying, hunting expeditions, or remote maintenance operations. Integrated storage compartments increase practicality. Tools, survival gear, or supplies can be secured without compromising balance. Notably, the vehicle folds compactly enough to fit inside a car trunk, eliminating the need for a trailer. This portability significantly broadens its use cases, from recreational trail riding to utility work in isolated areas. WEPED, Solar-Powered Urban Independence. WEPED represents a different philosophy of mobility, one centered on autonomy and sustainability. Equipped with integrated solar panels, this compact vehicle harvests sunlight throughout the day, storing energy in onboard batteries sufficient for approximately 25 miles of driving without external charging. Constructed using recyclable materials across both chassis and interior components, the vehicle aims to minimize life cycle environmental impact. Its compact dimensions facilitate maneuverability in dense urban traffic and allow access to tight parking spaces. For individuals with daily driving distances under 25 miles, WEPED can operate entirely off-grid. Unlike traditional electric vehicles that depend on centralized charging infrastructure, it functions as a self-contained energy ecosystem. Quiet operation and zero tailpipe emissions position it as an environmentally responsible alternative to internal combustion and grid-dependent EVs alike. While not engineered for long highway journeys, it excels at commuting, errands, and local travel. Its value proposition lies not in speed or performance, but in independence from fuel stations and public chargers. eMotion Prototype, Leaning Microcar Hybrid. The eMotion prototype blends motorcycle agility with automotive safety features. With a top speed of approximately 71 miles per hour and the ability to lean more than 35 degrees during cornering, it offers dynamic performance rarely seen in enclosed micro-vehicles. Weighing about 57 pounds for the core frame structure and measuring roughly 92 inches long, 31 inches wide, and 67 inches tall, it maintains a narrow profile ideal for urban congestion. Seating is arranged in tandem, with the driver positioned ahead of the passenger. Steering is handled through handlebars rather than a steering wheel, preserving the intuitive control feel familiar to motorcyclists. Battery options include a fixed pack delivering up to 124 miles per charge or modular swappable packs offering approximately 43 miles each. Despite its compact size, safety engineering mirrors automotive standards. 4-point seat belts, front and rear crash structures, and energy-absorbing interior materials protect occupants. The semi-enclosed body shields against weather while maintaining lightweight efficiency. Planned pilot launches are targeted for 2025. OLTO, Dual Mode Electric Bike. The OLTO electric bike is defined by versatility. Unlike many e-bikes with symbolic pedals, OLTO's pedal system is fully functional. Riders may choose traditional pedaling, pedal assist cruising, or locking the pedals to function as footrests. Classified as a Class 2 electric vehicle in standard mode, it supports speeds up to 20 miles per hour in bike lanes. In Class 3 configuration with pedal assist, speeds can reach 28 miles per hour, while unlocked modes extend up to 33 miles per hour. Under optimal conditions, range approaches 40 miles. Charging takes approximately 5.5 hours with a standard charger or around 3 hours with a fast charger. Weighing roughly 176 pounds including the battery, it supports payloads up to 353 pounds. A 4.3-inch LCD display communicates speed, battery level, and system diagnostics. AW109 GrandNew, Premium Twin-Engine Helicopter. The AW109 GrandNew is a premium-class light helicopter designed for executive transport, emergency services, and high-performance operations. Powered by twin turboshaft engines, it offers redundancy and enhanced safety. The main rotor spans over 35 feet, and the aircraft measures approximately 42 feet in length. Depending on configuration, it accommodates 1 or 2 pilots and up to 6 passengers. Performance capabilities include hovering near 15,600 feet in ground effect and approximately 10,000 feet out of ground effect. With a cruising speed around 153 knots and endurance of approximately 4.5 hours, it balances speed with operational flexibility. A modern glass cockpit integrates synthetic vision, terrain awareness systems, and a 4-axis autopilot to reduce pilot workload. The twin-engine configuration ensures continued operation even in the event of a single engine failure. Rise 50, Floating Residential Yacht. The Rise 50 is a 50-foot floating home designed for near-shore cruising. Measuring approximately 16 feet wide with a draft under 2 feet, it can access shallow bays inaccessible to larger yachts. With around 1,291 square feet of usable living space and a displacement of roughly 16 tons, it merges yacht mobility with residential comfort. Twin 200 horsepower engines allow cruising at about 6 knots and maximum speeds near 12 knots. Fuel capacity stands at 500 liters, matched by 500 liters of fresh water and 250 liters for wastewater. Layout options emphasize one primary bedroom, though some configurations include 2 cabins. The upper deck serves as a social lounge space. Hydroblade, high-speed electric hydrofoil. The Hydroblade electric hydrofoil reaches speeds of up to 45 miles per hour and offers approximately 4 hours of moderate operation. Powered by dual motors capable of peaking at 8 kilowatts each and supported by 2 5.5 kilowatt-hour batteries, it weighs around 220 pounds. As speed increases, hydrofoils lift the hull above water, dramatically reducing drag and improving ride smoothness. Steering is handled via folding handlebars, offering intuitive control compared to handheld remotes used by many competitors. A compact onboard display shows battery and speed data, with expanded metrics accessible via smartphone app. Retractable foils facilitate transport and shallow water operation. Pricing is approximately $25,000. Phantom Air, electric performance yacht. The Phantom Air 850 emerges from collaboration between Austrian shipbuilder Frausker and Porsche. It features an electric propulsion system delivering up to 544 horsepower at peak output. Measuring 28.4 feet long and 8.2 feet wide, it accommodates up to 9 passengers. DC fast charging above 250 kW allows rapid recharging from 10% to 80% in under 30 minutes under ideal conditions. Top speed reaches approximately 53 miles per hour in sport mode, while cruising speeds hover around 25 miles per hour. Range varies from 28 miles at high speeds to over 62 miles in displacement mode. Price approaches $672,000. Bentley EXP15, Conceptual Luxury Future. The Bentley EXP15 illustrates a conceptual pathway for electric luxury vehicles. Its upright front fascia retains Bentley's iconic grille while integrating advanced LED lighting patterns. The design incorporates active aerodynamic elements, including adjustable rear diffusers and twin spoilers. The satin metallic Palace gold paint integrates radar-permeable materials to support autonomous sensor systems. Interior architecture departs from convention with a 3-seat layout and coach-style entry. A rear hatch converts into a lounge space, reflecting Bentley's emphasis on experiential luxury. INSTEROID, Cyberpunk Rally Experiment. The INSTEROID reinterprets Hyundai's compact electric platform with exaggerated rally-inspired bodywork. Developed by Hyundai, it expands track width, incorporates aggressive aerodynamics, and integrates gaming-inspired interior feedback systems. Though performance specifications remain undisclosed, the standard platform produces roughly 103 horsepower. Lightweight lattice structures and recycled materials emphasize both innovation and sustainability. TBUG, reinvented Volkswagen Beetle. The TBUG transforms a classic Volkswagen Beetle into an off-road specialist. Suspension systems receive long-travel Bilstein shocks, reinforced chassis components, and upgraded braking systems. Ride height increases, and EMPI Baja wheels wrapped in BF Goodrich all-terrain tires enhance capability. Electrical systems modernized to 12-volt architecture with LED lighting and updated instrumentation, blending vintage aesthetics with contemporary reliability. Bulk Distance, Aerodynamic Velomobile. The Bulk Distance Velomobile prioritizes aerodynamic efficiency. Constructed from glass-reinforced plastic, it weighs around 55 pounds and features a long wheelbase for stability. Designed using computational fluid dynamics, it allows riders to sustain average speeds exceeding 20 miles per hour with minimal effort. Enclosed bodywork protects against weather, and a race hood includes anti-fog lens systems and a compact windshield wiper. SP80, Kite-Powered Speed Record Challenger. The SP80 is a wind-powered hydrofoil boat aiming to surpass the 65.45 knot sailing speed record set in 2012. Measuring 10.5 meters long and 7.5 meters wide, it uses interchangeable kites ranging from 20 to 50 square meters. Hydrofoils reduce drag and mitigate cavitation at extreme speeds. Two pilots control both hull and kite through mechanically linked systems. Testing has exceeded 58 knots, with a target of 80 knots, approximately 150 kilometers per hour. Pickup Max, heavy-duty off-road utility. Pickup Max is a diesel-powered workhorse built for harsh terrain. Featuring a 152 horsepower engine and multiple configuration options, it carries up to 4 tons or transports small passenger groups. Paired axles, reinforced suspension, and heavy-duty tires enable reliable operation in mud, snow, and rugged landscapes. Developed by Sever Trucks, it prioritizes functionality over comfort. Price, approximately $218,000. EXILE Trike, custom re-engineering. Based on a 1998 Harley-Davidson heritage, the EXILE Trike converts a two-wheeled cruiser into a three-wheeled platform with a car-style rear differential. Control modifications accommodate the builder's physical needs, relocating throttle and brake functions for ergonomic accessibility. Upgraded braking systems and reinforced rear axles manage additional weight. The project reflects adaptive engineering as much as stylistic transformation. eFOLDi Explorer, portable mobility solution. The eFOLDi Explorer is a lightweight folding mobility scooter weighing approximately 37.5 pounds. Folded dimensions allow storage in car trunks and compatibility with many airline battery regulations. A 240W front-wheel motor delivers speeds up to 8 miles per hour and range near 14 miles. 4-point suspension in the seat enhances comfort, while a 40-inch turning radius enables maneuverability in tight indoor spaces. Price, around $3,672. EcoPulse, hybrid electric aviation demonstrator. EcoPulse, developed collaboratively by Airbus and Safran, integrates distributed electric propulsion with hybrid power generation. 6 wing-mounted electric motors each produce approximately 50 kilowatts. An 800V lithium-ion battery system works alongside a gas turbine-driven generator to achieve total output near 350 kilowatts. First flight occurred in November 2023, concluding test phases in December 2024. NV1, Premium Electric Hydrofoil Cruiser. The NV1 hydrofoiling cruiser uses twin electric motors generating approximately 330 horsepower peak output. Supported by an 80 kWh battery pack, it achieves speeds near 50 miles per hour and ranges up to 80 miles under ideal conditions. Foldable front and rear hydrofoils permit shallow water navigation and trailering. Integrated navigation and obstacle detection enhance operational safety. Starting price, approximately $400,000. The expanding frontier of mobility. Across land, water, air, and even near space, these vehicles demonstrate a clear pattern: specialization through advanced materials, electrification, modular architecture, and computational control systems. Whether targeting urban congestion, extreme off-road terrain, high-speed marine performance, or low-emission aviation, each platform reflects the same principle: engineering innovation tailored to context. Mobility is no longer a singular concept. It is an ecosystem of niche solutions designed for specific environments, user profiles, and performance expectations. The trajectory suggests that tomorrow's transportation landscape will not be dominated by one universal vehicle type, but by a constellation of specialized machines, each optimized to excel in its chosen domain. Now begin part 1, and expand it to 1700 words in a clear, engaging style, balancing accessibility with depth. Brain hybrid tone, mix of both intelligent but engaging, like a philosophical storyteller or podcast host. Part 1, the quiet revolution happening inside our homes. There's a strange paradox about modern living. We are surrounded by more technology than any generation before us, yet much of it fades into the background. The most transformative innovations are not always the loudest or flashiest. They don't always announce themselves with glowing screens or dramatic marketing campaigns. Instead, they integrate themselves quietly into the architecture of daily life, into the walls, the floors, the routines we barely notice. Home innovation today isn't just about gadgets. It's about systems. It's about rethinking how space works, how energy flows, how comfort is engineered, and how human behavior interacts with built environments. And perhaps more interestingly, it's about how our homes are beginning to think, respond, and adapt alongside us. Let's begin at the foundation. The home as a living system. For centuries, houses were static structures. Stone, wood, clay assembled to create shelter. The primary concerns were durability and protection from the elements. Comfort was secondary. Efficiency was incidental. Today, the conceptual shift is profound. A modern home is increasingly viewed as a dynamic ecosystem. It manages energy consumption, regulates temperature with algorithmic precision, monitors air quality, optimizes lighting cycles based on circadian rhythms, and even anticipates human behavior through machine learning. This transformation begins with energy. Solar panels are no longer futuristic novelties bolted awkwardly onto rooftops. They are integrated design elements, sometimes embedded directly into roofing materials or window glass. Paired with home battery systems, they allow households to store energy for peak usage hours or outages. The innovation is not just in generation but in orchestration. Smart energy management systems analyze patterns when you cook, when you sleep, when appliances spike, and distribute power accordingly. This is not simply about saving money. It's about resilience. Homes are becoming micro power stations capable of operating semi-independently from centralized grids. In regions where blackouts are common or energy prices fluctuate wildly, this autonomy is transformative. And energy leads naturally to climate control. Climate control, beyond the thermostat. The thermostat used to be a blunt instrument. You set a number, the house complied, often inefficiently. Now, climate systems operate with nuance. Modern HVAC systems incorporate zone-based temperature control, meaning different rooms can maintain distinct climates based on occupancy. Sensors detect motion, humidity, even carbon dioxide levels. Some systems integrate weather forecasts, adjusting indoor conditions preemptively when a heat wave or cold front is predicted. Underfloor heating, phase change materials embedded in walls, and heat recovery ventilation systems further refine thermal regulation. Instead of simply heating or cooling air, homes manage heat transfer intelligently, capturing waste heat from kitchens or bathrooms and redistributing it elsewhere. This is engineering sophistication layered invisibly into daily life. You don't see it. You feel it. And comfort, when done well, disappears into normalcy. Air, the invisible frontier. If energy is the backbone of home innovation, air quality is its nervous system. Modern homes are increasingly airtight for energy efficiency. But airtight spaces demand advanced ventilation strategies. Without them, pollutants accumulate, volatile organic compounds, VOX, dust mites, mold spores, carbon monoxide. Today's air purification systems go beyond simple filtration. They integrate HEPA filters, activated carbon layers, UV sterilization, and real-time monitoring. Some systems display air quality indices on mobile dashboards. Others automatically adjust ventilation rates when pollutant thresholds rise. The next step is predictive air management systems that learn when cooking emissions spike or when outdoor pollution increases, adjusting airflow preemptively. Clean air was once a luxury feature. Now, it is a design imperative. Water, smarter than the faucet. Water innovation inside the home is undergoing a similar transformation. Smart leak detection systems use acoustic sensors to identify micro-leaks inside pipes long before visible damage occurs. A pinhole leak behind drywall can be detected within hours rather than months. Automatic shutoff valves prevent catastrophic flooding. Gray water recycling systems capture water from showers and sinks, filtering and redirecting it for irrigation or toilet flushing. This dramatically reduces household consumption without requiring behavioral sacrifice. Even the humble shower is evolving. Some systems preheat water only when sensors detect proximity. Others track usage metrics, encouraging conservation through feedback rather than restriction. Water, like energy, is becoming data-driven. Furniture that adapts. Innovation isn't confined to infrastructure. It's reshaping furniture itself. In dense urban environments where square footage is expensive, flexibility becomes the ultimate luxury. Modular furniture systems now allow living rooms to convert into offices within minutes. Beds retract into ceilings. Dining tables expand mechanically with minimal effort. Entire wall units rotate to reveal hidden workspaces. These designs are not mere gimmicks. They respond to changing demographics, remote workers, multi-generational households, micro-apartments. The philosophy behind this shift is compelling. Instead of expanding space physically, we expand its functional capacity. Space becomes fluid. The psychology of lighting. Lighting used to be binary on or off. Perhaps dimmed. Now, lighting systems operate on layered principles: color, temperature, brightness, circadian alignment, and mood calibration. Human biology is deeply sensitive to light wavelengths. Cool blue-toned light enhances alertness, warm amber tones signal rest. Advanced home lighting systems adjust automatically throughout the day to align with natural circadian rhythms. Morning light simulates sunrise. Evening light softens into warmer hues. The result isn't just aesthetic. Studies consistently show improved sleep quality, productivity, and emotional stability when lighting aligns with biological rhythms. Lighting becomes behavioral architecture. Kitchens as technological hubs. If there is a laboratory inside every home, it is the kitchen. Refrigerators now track inventory using internal cameras and AI recognition systems. Ovens adjust cooking profiles automatically based on the weight and type of food inserted. Induction cooktops provide precise thermal control with far greater efficiency than gas burners. But the deeper shift lies in integration. Kitchen systems can now synchronize with grocery delivery apps, suggesting shopping lists based on consumption patterns. Waste bins incorporate composting technology or track waste volume to encourage reduction. The kitchen, once purely functional, is evolving into a data-informed nutritional ecosystem. Security, from locks to intelligence. Home security has moved beyond alarms and deadbolts. Smart locks allow remote access control and time-restricted digital keys. Video doorbells provide real-time footage with AI-powered facial recognition. Perimeter sensors differentiate between animals and humans to reduce false alarms. Yet the true innovation is integration. Security systems now connect with lighting and sound systems to simulate occupancy when homeowners are away. Geofencing technology automatically arms systems when all registered devices leave the property. Security becomes ambient, less about reacting to threats and more about discouraging them through intelligent presence. The rise of automation ecosystems. All these innovations converge in one domain: home automation ecosystems. Voice assistants, centralized dashboards, and automation protocols allow disparate devices to communicate. When you say goodnight, lights dim, doors lock, thermostats adjust, and security systems arm simultaneously. But the future lies beyond commands. Machine learning models analyze behavioral patterns to anticipate needs. If you routinely wake at 6:30 a.m., blinds rise gradually before your alarm sounds. If you consistently forget to turn off a particular appliance, the system learns and intervenes. The home becomes not merely responsive, but predictive. Sustainability as design philosophy. It would be incomplete to discuss innovation without acknowledging sustainability. Recycled construction materials, cross-laminated timber structures, green roofs, and passive solar design principles are reshaping architectural blueprints. Rather than layering technology onto inefficient designs, architects are embedding sustainability from the outset. Passive houses, for example, require minimal external heating due to superior insulation and airtight construction. Natural ventilation strategies reduce mechanical dependency. The philosophy here is elegant: the most sustainable energy is the energy you never consume. Human-centered design. Amid all this technological sophistication, a critical question remains: are these innovations truly human-centered? The best designs prioritize intuitive interaction. They reduce cognitive load rather than increasing it. A home overloaded with notifications, apps, and alerts becomes mentally exhausting. True innovation simplifies. It removes friction from daily life. It automates the mundane while preserving human agency. It enhances comfort without creating dependency. This requires interdisciplinary collaboration: engineers, behavioral psychologists, architects, software developers working together to create environments that feel natural rather than mechanical. The ethical dimension. As homes become data-rich environments, ethical considerations intensify. Smart devices collect behavioral data, sleep patterns, movement patterns, energy usage habits. Who owns this data? How is it stored? How secure is it? Innovation without robust cybersecurity protocols invites vulnerability. The more connected a home becomes, the larger its digital attack surface. Responsible innovation demands encryption standards, transparent data policies, and user control over information sharing. The future home must be both intelligent and secure. Where this is heading? If we project forward, the trajectory suggests homes that are semi-autonomous, energy-independent, environmentally responsive, and deeply personalized. Materials may self-repair. Walls may incorporate embedded sensors that detect structural stress. Artificial intelligence may coordinate energy trading between neighboring houses, forming microgrids. 3D printing technology could allow on-demand construction or renovation components tailored precisely to individual spaces. The boundary between architecture and technology will continue to dissolve. The deeper question. Beyond the engineering marvels lies a philosophical inquiry: what is a home? Is it shelter? Is it sanctuary? Is it a productivity hub? A wellness center? A social stage? Modern innovation suggests it is becoming all of these simultaneously. But the ultimate measure of success will not be technological sophistication alone. It will be whether these innovations deepen our sense of comfort, autonomy, safety, and belonging. A truly innovative home does not overwhelm its inhabitants. It supports them quietly. It reduces stress. It conserves resources. It adapts. In a world defined by acceleration, the home remains our primary interface with stillness. And perhaps that is the quiet revolution unfolding inside our walls: not just smarter devices, but smarter environments designed to enhance the human experience. In the next phase, we will explore how these innovations scale outward from individual homes to entire communities, and how collective design choices may redefine urban living itself.